The CJ and Go TV podcast, episode 12. For real this time. It's James.
And it's JV.
And it's actually episode 12.
Yeah, last time we got a little confused there,
Whoops.
but that's okay. We're back.
It happens.
Guys, and we're on a new channel, so if you're watching this on the podcast channel, please subscribe because a lot of people seem to be watching but forgetting to subscribe because it's a different channel.
Like, it's strange because on the CJ and Go TV podcast channel, the hours are higher than the subscribers.
Yeah.
And it's pretty intense. So make sure
that would happen anyway. But
yeah,
still,
I guess
yeah.
so. True.
But still, don't forget to subscribe, guys. And also, if you're listening to this on your phone, leave a rating on iTunes. That helps a lot.
Yes.
Huge if you leave a ratings on iTunes. I think you could do that on Android as well now with the there's some new apps that allow you to leave a rating. So leave a rating, write a comment, and that helps out the podcast get boosted and more people listen to it. And if you can share it on your Facebook pages, that would help as well.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it.
So, are we starting with you today or me today?
You go.
Okay, so I pulled out our book from when I used to write down questions for each other. Mm-hmm. And I'm going to start with something kind of funny because I think that we recently touched on it. What are your 3 pet peeves?
3 pet peeves.
Yeah, 3 things that drive you the most crazy.
Okay. Shoot, that's such a hard question. I wish I had time to prepare. Charlotte's cough cry.
Oh, the fake cry?
Yeah, the fake cough cry. Yeah. She does this thing where she coughs, but she's not really crying, so she's trying to just make a sound to, like, I don't know what it is.
Yeah, she's trying to make it sound like she's crying, like she's upset.
But it's like a weird cough thing, but and it's really annoying sounding.
Oh, God, it's awful.
Yeah.
It's the worst, and she knows that we get so fired up about it.
Yeah, and then we run to it right away, so she knows, like,
stops.
that it reinforces her to do it more, and we keep falling for it, and then she's doing it more.
And then she has this new one, the, like... like she's dying, the scream.
Like the blood-curdling scream. Yeah, like it's so intense. And then I run up to see what's going on, and she's just,
because you think her leg's stuck or something,
or something's
right?
terribly wrong. Like, she screams like she's dying, and then you go up, and then she's just lying there. It's like, come on, man.
Your parents are like, let her scream. It'll give her a good singing voice.
Oh, yeah, my parents? Yeah. Oh, my God.
It was so funny when they said that.
Okay, you go.
Okay, so a pet peeve of mine that's like, people know it once they eat with me. It's if you drag your teeth on your fork and it makes a sound, I can't eat. Mm-hmm. I can't breathe.
Yeah.
It's
you hate that sound. I stopped. I had to stop the way.
When we got together, you were constantly like shing. Shing. I don't know how you have teeth.
Wasn't like
that.
When
we got together.
No, you're thinking of someone else. I never ate like that, but sometimes it would hit my tooth, or I would like.
And it would make the noise.
Yeah, you're confusing me with someone else. But yeah, and then I mentally made like a note, like no more of that. So like I eat a specific way now.
It's bad for your teeth too.
I know.
Yeah.
I never did it that much.
Okay. Well, it felt like you did a lot. I would say you probably did it like 4 times a meal.
It wasn't on purpose, and
that
it wasn't
like every time.
Yeah, it wasn't on purpose, and it wasn't the style that I ate. It just hit my tooth or something.
I remember Ryan used to do it all the time too.
Yeah, you're confusing me with him.
And I'd be like, I can't eat with Ryan anymore. Yeah. I would only want to go places where we had chopsticks. And then I was just like, and then
why
you're like, say something. And then I said something, and then he immediately stopped. Yeah. But it was like 5 months of me being like, I can't eat with Ryan. And you're like, just say something. Just tell him. Yeah, and then like the second I did, he's like, "Oh, sure, sorry. Yeah, that is annoying." Yeah.
That happens so often with people. They'll like not want to confront the person about something, and like so much time will pass. And if they just said something, it would have been over.
Ryan was like,
I know.
Yeah, that is annoying.
That happens so many times in so many different situations with people I've noticed over the years. If that's happened to you, let us know in the comments.
Yeah,
if there was something either you were holding back or your friend was holding back.
And
they finally said something, and it was just like, that's it? We lost 5 months?
Oh my goodness.
If you had just told me, we could have been hanging out this whole time.
Okay, what's another pet peeve of yours? That's one.
Another pet peeve.
So her fake cry.
Okay. I can't really think of anything too big right now, but
It could be small.
just okay. I don't know. That's not really.
What's the pet peeve?
It's kind of a combination of things. So when, like, TV shows try to. No, okay. When they try to be like a nerd show, and then they get stuff completely wrong.
Yeah.
They're like, Spock with his lightsaber, and then they that's totally wrong. But they're noted as this like nerd show, but they're getting so
like
many things wrong.
in the office, did Luke Skywalker and something with the Death Star?
Did Han Solo accept a reward for saving the Death Star? But in the movie, at the end of the movie, he gets a huge cash reward for helping. And it's like, you got it wrong.
Yeah.
Like, I know that's stupid. I know it's small.
But it bothers you, and it tries to be like...
Come on, do a little bit of research before you do that stuff. And then, or like, say that I'm watching like a tech review channel when they're known for being a tech reviewer, or like a movie channel, and then they get stuff wrong, and I know the answer. I'm like, come on, man. Like,
yeah.
I know it's not big.
No, that's okay.
That's
what
I
a
can
pet
think
peeve.
of right now.
So another one of mine is, and it's crazy. Like, it used to be so much worse, but it would be like tardiness.
Yeah.
And then it's like so crazy because I fell in love with you, and you're the most tardy person I've ever met in my life.
Yeah. I was always late. Always late
for everything.
Yeah.
And then in turn, I started to become late, and I'm like, I've become the person I hate. And it's like, I'm trying to get better. Like, I try to get you better.
Yeah.
And it is kind of working, but it's the root of, like, I would say a ton of our disagreements.
Yeah. Well, what's happened is,
I start to panic.
Yeah. You start to panic. Okay. Say we're going to something, and like, say it's supposed to start at 2.
Yeah.
But, I don't know a good way to describe this without making me look bad, but okay, say it starts at 2. Okay, say there's a dinner, right? And it's supposed to start at 2, and there's like 60 people going to this dinner. It starts at 2. Jane will want to get there at like 1:55, and if we're 5 minutes late, like 2:05, she'll freak out, like panic in the car. She'll tell me like go this way, hurry up, like get in the car, like why don't you go in this lane, like so many things. And I'm just like so frustrated. I'm just like, Jane, when we get in there, nothing's gonna matter. We're gonna walk in, sit down, people are still gonna be coming in for 20 minutes to half an hour still, and it's gonna be fine. Just stay calm. All you're doing is aggravating the situation and making us fight. Just like, we're gonna be fine. When every time we go and walk in, it's like it doesn't matter at all.
But I just don't want to be.
I know, I understand, but for things like,
yeah,
if we had like a big meeting with like some TV show, or like YouTube called us for a meeting, then it'll be like, okay, we got to be there half an hour early. But if it's just like some kind of random like relaxed event, I know what you mean, but we both have to get better.
Yeah. I have to relax a little.
And like kind of see the situation.
Yeah.
And be like, okay, this isn't that important. But if it's like something, like a real estate meeting, or like, something like
work or something.
Or work related, then like, but I still have to, even on the casual stuff, I got to get better too. So,
please.
Yeah.
It's like, I have such terrible anxiety when someone gives us a time to be somewhere, and then I lie to you sometimes by an hour, and then we're still late. Like, it's crazy.
Yeah, and another pet peeve. This is just a pet peeve. Okay, guys, let us know your pet peeves at the bottom.
Yeah, please.
Tell us. Let us know your feelings about the topics we talk about in the comments down below. When we go to the doctor, and they're like, "Hey, your appointment's at 12 o'clock." And then we're waiting for an hour every single time.
Every time.
We're there till like 1, sometimes 1:30 before we're seen.
Yeah.
Say it's at 12. We're there till 1:30, and then the doctor strolls in.
Yeah,
and I get so angry.
Yeah,
now
you
what
lose it.
what I started to do is play my podcasts on full blast on my phone. I'm just like, I don't care. I'm just gonna play this until they're annoyed.
Is that why you do that?
Yeah.
Oh.
Until they're annoyed or let Charlotte cry, but that's not fair to Charlotte. So I'm like, I'm just gonna
Yeah.
play my podcast on full blast until they come see us because it's so annoying.
I never knew that's why you did that.
Yeah.
Oh, I just thought you forgot headphones.
No, I want them to get annoyed so they come see us. Next time, I played a nice one. I played Rhett and Link. Next time I'm gonna play Fighter and the Kid. Something really inappropriate and gross. And then,
yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. Okay, so my third pet peeve. Wait, did I only did the teeth, right? Oh, and lateness.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the teeth, lateness, and then another pet peeve of mine is let me think for a second, actually. Well, can you think of anything that I get really crazy about?
You get crazy about?
Definitely the teeth, definitely lateness.
I don't know. What else?
I'm not sure.
Okay, you think of stuff. I'll think of one.
Okay.
You're gonna get one right after I say mine.
Okay.
Okay, yours. Okay, well, my last one is, okay. So say you're living somewhere with Jane, and there's a flat surface. She'll fill that like a tabletop or a counter or
you started doing that too.
She'll fill that space with stuff. It doesn't matter what it is. Over time, it'll get filled with stuff. If I went to her bathroom just a while ago, and the tub isn't working, like the sink is messed up, but the edge of the tub has stuff all over it, and the sink and every countertop, every flat surface will just accumulate stuff. And then if I try to move it, she'll be like, "No, I'm gonna move that." Like, it's Jane. It's been here for 2 weeks. No, okay, I'm gonna move it. Every time. It's like that. And then she showed me this episode of Gilmore Girls where Lorelai did the exact same thing.
And you're Rory.
Yeah. Okay, what was the scene? What happened?
She's like, just finish a task. And she's like, yeah, I'm going to. Right now I'm organizing the takeout menus.
So and then the table is filled with
takeout menus.
Yeah.
And then
she's like, table.
Then she decides that she wants to go to Luke's to get a coffee.
Yeah.
And Rory's like, no, finish the takeout. Just finish it.
And then she ended up leaving. She left, and then the stuff was all over the table.
Yeah.
That's Jane in a nutshell. Oh my gosh. Especially when she cleans, she'll start with the kitchen, start cleaning off the island.
And then I'll go to put something upstairs.
Yeah, she'll start cleaning off the island, but like taking stuff out the fridge to put on the island to clean the fridge. And then she'll clean the fridge and then go upstairs and then start cleaning the bathroom and then go to the bedroom and start vacuuming.
So what happens is like, so I'll be, say if I'm cleaning the island, then I'll like, there'll be papers or something I need to put in my office. Then I'll go to my office, then I'm in my office, and I'm like, well, this needs to be cleaned too. Then I'll start cleaning. Then I'll come across something that belongs to the bathroom. Then I go to the bathroom and I'll start cleaning the bathroom. And it's like,
I'm just like, Jane, just
you're like, pick a
focus,
spot
yes,
and finish the spot. It's gonna explode.
I don't yell, I just
say.
But yeah, that's the one. But you've been getting better.
I'm trying.
It's been
6
years.
I guess if you look at it like that, then I'm not getting better at all.
And you're leaving stuff somewhere. Justin, where's my phone? I don't know, man. I know where mine is. I don't know where yours is.
It's not like so aggressive. I'm like, Justin, have you seen my phone?
No.
Do you know where my phone is?
No. But you'll ask me that before you start looking.
Yeah.
Just look.
Because sometimes you'll see it, and then you'll just be able to tell me, and I can go get it. You hide it from me.
Justin, where's my wallet?
I
don't know. I know where my wallet
somewhere
is.
that I had been, so I think that I left it there, but you left it there.
You know, sometimes like say there's something in the house and it goes missing. Is there someone you blame right away? Like, oh, someone must have taken it or moved it. Do you blame? Is that me?
No. Is it like you think I'm crazy?
No,
like, that's Justin.
No.
Okay, so my
did we keep the timer? Do you know what time we started?
No, I forgot. It's okay. I think we started at 11:30.
It hasn't been 7 minutes, has it?
Yeah.
Oh, that's it. Okay.
Okay, so my last one actually it's to do with you too.
Okay, I knew it.
Yeah, it's okay because you made me think of it, and it's about BMO.
Mm-hmm.
You will never, ever clean her poop.
Don't say ever,
unless I
ever.
ask you.
I clean it
On your own.
On my
Without
own.
being prompted
No.
at least 3 times.
No, not on my own.
And then it gets to the point when I have to like tear the bag and come and cover the keyboard with the bag so that you're like, oh yeah.
Hey,
and
I did it for 9 months.
no, for 7 months because we didn't know.
For 7 months.
Yeah.
I did it. So
I don't know how often you did it. Did you do it?
I did it often.
Yeah, like 3 times a week?
Not 3 times a week, maybe twice a week. But
You're supposed to do it
I
every
did it
other
for 7
day.
months.
You know, some people clean their litter box every day.
Every day, yeah. I gotta start doing that. We gotta start doing that.
If we alternated, but then every time I go, I was the last person who did it,
Yeah.
and then I get so mad. I'm like,
Okay. You should get a robot one that can do it for us.
I said that 5 years ago.
Let's look into that.
Finally. Yeah, so
Okay.
those are my pet peeves.
Yeah, name your pet peeves in the comments down below, guys, because comments help push the video.
Yeah.
And don't forget to subscribe. I'm going to keep saying it.
Yeah, you know, we'd love to get over 50 subs.
I know, what the hell?
It's just slow.
Yeah,
Okay.
it always starts slow.
Yeah, and then it'll come together. Okay, what do you got for me?
Okay, we're going to get into current events. Current events.
It's like remix. Oh gosh.
Okay, so
I can already see the screen.
recently, I was gonna say America's #1 dad, but worldwide, the #1 most loved dad on television goes to jail.
North America? Maybe?
I think it's worldwide because I've heard someone say like North America, and then the other person was like, no, it's like worldwide, like even
but
in.
most of my cousins, I don't even know if they heard of him.
Well, your cousins, but other places too.
Okay.
Yeah. So like, I heard worldwide he's like one of the most loved dads in all of TVs, and that's Bill Cosby. Goes to prison for sexual assault for 3 years.
He only got 3 years?
Only got 3 years. For a 2004 rape. He's 81 years old, worth over $400 million.
He's only worth 400 million now?
That's $500 million almost.
Yeah. I mean, he was on like one of the biggest shows ever. What did he do with his money?
That's a lot of money.
That's not a lot.
He's 81 years old. That's
so 81, he should have like crazy, like billions.
Why?
Because he made it when he was younger.
No, how a lot of people get this confused, and this came out recently. One of the actors, what's his name? Denise's boyfriend. This girl's boyfriend.
Yeah.
Hold on.
Oops, it skipped ahead.
So this girl's boyfriend and turns into husband was on this show, and then he recently was like someone Instagrammed him working at a grocery store. Yeah. And then he got shamed, and they were making fun of him and all this stuff, and it went viral.
Yeah.
And then he went on CNN to do an interview, and he's like, what a lot of people don't realize is when you go on a sitcom in the 80s or whatever, and 70s and 80s, now what's it called that you get? Residuals?
Yeah.
It goes down. It's less and less and less and less and less.
Really?
And it just turns into pennies after a while. Yeah. So he's working at a grocery store to support his family. Like the money's done from Cosby Show.
Wow.
Yeah.
I thought that it would be more like.
No, because it gets watched less and less. It's less valuable as before.
Oh.
Like the value of the show goes down.
I had no idea.
Yeah, he explained it on the interview.
Okay, now 400 million seems good.
Yeah, he's still doing good. Plus, still does comedy. Well, he did comedy stuff still. Cosby, yeah, he still kind of did stand up, but he always looked down on comedians that like swore and like I don't know.
Meanwhile, he's raping people.
Yeah, exactly.
That's terrible.
So, yeah, he goes to jail.
Don't swear. A little bit of this.
Yeah, a little bit of the Spanish fly.
Yeah.
So I remember as a kid watching this show and seeing a scene that was super weird.
Yeah.
But it kind of just like I didn't really think about it that much until all this stuff came out.
Okay.
So we're gonna watch. Someone did a supercut of this scene, and then we're gonna watch that scene, and then watch the original after.
Okay.
Okay. Here we go.
So this is the super cut.
This is the super cut of the scene.
Okay.
It certainly is nice to see them work things out for themselves. Stop.
I'm dead serious. Haven't you ever noticed that after one of my barbecues and they have the sauce, people want to get right home? Let me tell you something else. You got a cup of it up on the night table there. I got a cup of it, I said.
What in the hell?
I remember this scene. It's so weird.
What is that? And they added the music and stuff.
Yeah, no,
obviously.
they add. We'll watch the original after, but it's still so strange.
What is that?
Don't you notice after when people eat my barbecue sauce, they want to go straight home?
Yeah.
They get all huggy buggy. What is he putting in the barbecue sauce in his family?
I put it on the nightstand.
His family's eating it. It's not like some swinger party.
Yeah, he's talking about his daughter and her boyfriend and who else was there? His son and his girlfriend?
I don't know.
Left it up there breathing. Why don't you give the chicken to these people? Let's just go on up and have some sauce.
What the heck? That
guy.
is so weird.
Damn, that guy did a great job. What's that?
Wow.
Can you?
Haskell Fort Winty.
420. Yeah, go check that out.
420, you're right.
Yeah, he did a good job. Man, that's crazy. Okay, we'll watch the original version now.
Okay, so this is the real one now.
Yeah, the real scene that I watched as a kid, and I was like, what the heck?
I love your neck, honey.
Well, it certainly is nice to see them work things out for themselves.
They haven't worked anything out for themselves. It's my barbecue sauce.
It's still creepy.
Yeah.
My barbecue sauce. Haven't you ever noticed after people have some of my barbecue sauce, after a while when it kicks in, they get all huggy buggy?
Yeah.
I'm dead serious.
Hold on, I gotta pause it because I don't want
They
to
get all huggy buggy.
Don't you notice how in the way
It's
he's
still
saying
creepy,
it, and
yeah.
the way he's like looking
It's
down
even
on her?
hard to hear him. Like he's saying
Yeah,
it
he's
in a
saying
creepy
it.
manner.
Notice when I get my barbecue sauce to get all huggy buggy.
Whoa. Don't ever talk to me about barbecue sauce.
So girl, like it's so.
Noticed that after one of my barbecues and they have the sauce, people want to get right home?
What is he putting
saying?
in? Look, it's
Get
his
right
family, his daughters.
Up
Yeah.
on the night table there.
And like the laugh track is
Cup
on?
of it, I said.
This a live studio audience.
Breathing. Why don't you give the chicken to these people? Let's go on up and have some sauce.
What?
Give the chicken to the people and let's go up and have
So
some
here's the
sauce.
rest of the chicken, you guys.
And his kids.
What?
And his parents.
Dr.
They're gonna go.
I love this chicken. Hi, Rudy.
What the heck? So there's stuff in it.
Yeah.
He won't give it to the kids. Why didn't they include this?
I think
Okay, so what
he took
happened?
it away from the boy because he was sitting next to his little girl.
No, but
Right?
well, that too. But if you're just listening to this, so there's a whole picnic table.
Yeah.
In the backyard, and then his daughters are eating barbecue sauce with their boyfriends, and then the boyfriends and the daughters are all kissing
Yeah,
their neck,
and, like,
and they're all like
huggy and
huggy
touchy.
buggy and huggy, and then his parents are there too, and they're all
Yeah.
touchy and huggy buggy, and his little daughter's there, who's like 8 years old, with
Yeah.
her friend Bug.
And then he's like, I love this
barbecue
chicken.
sauce, and he's dipping it in the barbecue sauce, and Cosby runs over and grabs the sauce
And
from
then
the kid
wipes the sauce
and wipes
off his
the
mouth.
chicken.
Yeah.
So there's like
Gotta be
stuff
something in
it.
it. Yeah.
Viagra or like
I don't know.
what did he put? He said he used to put Spanish fly
Yeah.
in drinks, and like
That's so creepy.
that's so weird. Hold on, I'm gonna try and find
Spanish
something.
fly. I don't know. I just find that whole scene really creepy. You know, I never watched the Cosby Show.
You missed it.
I didn't have cable.
I know, but it's so okay.
Yeah.
I found it. Here's when he talks about Spanish Fly with Larry King. And like back then it was just I think they joked about it from what I can remember. Oops, sorry guys, it's a little loud.
A little bit loud.
Sometimes people put these like intros and it's just like why?
And then
so
the actual
loud?
video is so quiet.
Yeah, mine used to be ours.
In 1991, Bill Cosby was on CNN promoting a book. He tells an interesting story. Take a look.
Spanish Fly was the thing that all boys from age 11 on up to death, we will still be searching for Spanish Fly.
What?
And what was the old story was if you took a little drop, no, it was on the head of a
This is crazy.
and you put it in the drink.
Coca-Cola, don't matter.
It doesn't make it, and the
And
girl
Larry's-
drink it, and
She's yours.
hello America.
She's yours.
Holy crap.
Oh my god.
Holy crap. And Larry King's like, yep, she's yours. Yep. And he's agreeing with this.
How come Larry King is still like? Why isn't he in prison? What
Well,
the heck?
You can't go to prison just for agreeing, but
But still,
that's so messed
she's
up.
yours.
Just
Boys
one
from 11 till death.
No, I never thought of that. Putting something in a girl's drink to get her to,
Wow.
and she's yours. Like what?
But somebody did put something in your drink once.
Yeah, me and Ryan. And
Yeah.
yeah. But still, like that's another story.
I want to talk about that story
No, hold
because it's
on.
so relatable. Okay, finish your story about this, and then we're going to talk about being drugged.
But yeah, that's well. So no kid thinks from 11 on
No.
to put stuff in a girl's
That's not
drink.
a regular human's thought process.
Yeah, that shows how messed up he is.
Just a top of a pin, and she's yours. What?
The Jello, like he's not doing that voice. So
No.
I'm having trouble imitating
Yeah,
him.
but that is ridiculous.
That's so crazy. That was just how he thought, and then Larry King just agreed. Like, yep,
That is so creepy.
that's messed up. And the barbecue sauce thing.
Yeah.
It's just weird, man. So he's going to jail. He's
Yeah.
gone. He's apparently one of the prison guards leaked information. So when he was on the phone to his wife or something, he's like, pay whatever you have to do to pay just to get me out of here. Like
so he's being
not
bullied
having
and
a
stuff?
good time in there, no.
Oh.
He's like, I don't care how much it costs, you gotta get me out of here. He's like, pay whoever you have to pay.
He's already in.
Yeah, he's already. This was
Wow.
like a couple days after. Apparently,
Oh.
like I don't know for sure, but yeah.
That's crazy. So before you go on to your next current event, I would just want to say, like, we've both experienced like something like Spanish Fly, right?
Yeah. So mine was, I was at a club downtown Toronto with my best friend Ryan. You're gonna hear him in a lot of stories.
Yeah, he's
And,
in like every story for JV.
Yeah, my ex-girlfriend and her sister. We went to a club downtown, and there was probably other people there too. I just can't remember. And then we were at the bar, and then they were getting drinks, and then someone, I don't know, they were like done drinking or something, and then
Yeah.
someone offered them drinks, and then they didn't want it, so they gave the drinks to me and Ryan.
Yeah.
And then
So they accepted and
they
then gave them
accepted
to you.
and then gave the drinks to me and Ryan because they didn't want it.
Okay.
But like back then, you didn't expect to get roofied or
yeah.
whatever. We call it roofied here. I don't know if that's worldwide, but
Yeah.
So then maybe like 10 minutes, 15 minutes later, like I black out. I don't remember anything.
Yeah.
But I was like, what happens with me when I get drunk is usually people pass out. I don't pass out. I stay up and I do I do ridiculous things. But the fail safe is when your body is too much liquor, it passes out. But for some reason, I didn't do that. So I was acting like an idiot at the club. I don't remember anything. And Ryan actually left the club and he was lost. We couldn't find him. They couldn't. I don't remember anything. They had to kind of carry me back to the car and leave.
Wow.
But Ryan was gone. So that night, my ex-girlfriend and her sister, their friends were walking. They weren't even with us. They were somewhere. They were doing something. We didn't even know what they were doing. But they were walking, and they saw Ryan in an alleyway downtown, curled up in the ball.
Scary.
Like at the end
Something
of the alley.
could happen to him.
So they went, and it's like, Ryan, what the hell are you doing here? Like, just imagine you're walking, and you see your friend, like, in an alleyway downtown, and then they had to, like, carry him. They brought him in the car and drove him home. Yeah, that was
nuts.
Crazy. So it makes you, like, from my experience, it makes you extremely drunk.
Yeah.
And then you just kind of black out.
Mine was slightly different. Like, I was with two girlfriends, and one of them was pregnant, and we were at a house party. We had our drinks down to take pictures, and then when we picked them back up, she it was only I think it was our first drink of the night, so we weren't like drunk by any means, right?
Yeah, similar with us. Yeah.
And it was like all of a sudden it's PETA, the one that we were talking about. So PETA wasn't drinking. And she said that we just started to act really strange. And then I don't remember leaving the house and going to the club and getting back. I don't remember anything from the club. I don't remember any of that. But
so where were you pre-drinking?
At a house party.
Oh, at a house party.
Yeah. So somebody at the house party had done something to our drink.
Yeah.
And then we went, when we were coming back from the club, there was a guy who was like kind of hanging out close by, and then he tried to kiss me at one point. I was in the car. PETA got me in the car, and she'd strapped me in. Now, I wasn't drinking anymore after that, so it was just the one drink, right?
Yeah.
So PETA strapped me in the car, and she said I was kind of like almost passing out, and then she was putting in my other friend in the back seat, and then a guy tried to kiss me.
Whoa.
Yeah, and then PETA punched him to like get him off of me.
Holy crap.
This is my girl, like my ride or die, right?
Yeah.
Anyway, so that happened, and it was just crazy. And the next day I woke up and I didn't remember anything. Yeah. PETA filled me in on everything that happened.
Holy crap.
Yeah,
man.
and it was, but the craziest part is,
kiss you?
Yeah, and when I'm seat belted into the car, he opened the passenger side door and tried to kiss me, and PETA knocked him from the driver's seat and got us away. But isn't that nuts?
People are messed up.
And then when she was telling me the story, I told her everything that I could remember, and I could remember everything, like every detail of everything up until after the pictures. Like I remember taking the pictures, and then it's sort of like it just gets into a fog.
Yeah.
And that was it. And now, because I teach health and stuff, right? And I always tell the kids, like if you ever start to feel foggy, something's wrong.
Wow, that's like a warning sign.
Yes, because it was like, that was my I was like, wow. And then I thought, what, did I eat dinner? I remember thinking, like, did I not have enough food? And that's it. And then nothing.
Wow.
And I think
similar thing happened to me with like no memory of anything.
And you're just you were probably thinking, thank goodness that the two girls were with you guys. And I thought, like, what would have happened to me if PETA wasn't there? Like, PETA's my Batman, and she had abs like Batman too. But PETA was my Batman. Yeah, it was just crazy.
She saved you.
Seriously.
Yeah.
Okay, so next, what do you got for us?
Okay, next. This is a short clip. So apparently at a pro-life, this happened recently to us. So we were driving, and then there was a kind of a people holding signs that were pro-life.
Yeah.
Maybe it was a day that just passed, like some
pro-life day or something?
Protest day or something. So then man roundhouse kicks pro-life woman. So let's watch this.
Okay. Oh yeah, good. I was gonna say we have it on the screen.
But still, it's better to be. You want to kill him with kindness, remember?
That's right. What?
They actually have people filming you the whole time. Which is why I say kill him with kindness.
Guess what? Hey.
Destruction of private property. It's against the law.
Somebody gets raped by somebody, and they're like, I'm a 16-year-old and I can't have this baby. Think you should keep it?
It's a baby.
Yeah.
If someone is raped and she gave birth and she decided to kill her 3-year-old child.
Oh my god.
I meant to kick your phone. He's like, oh,
He said I meant to kick your phone.
He knows he's in trouble. He roundhouse kicks her. I meant to kick your phone.
Oh my gosh.
Look at his tongue sticking out. Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh.
Somebody call the cops. He's in so much trouble. What an idiot.
Wow, he tried to be cool and like.
Yeah, and kick her because she was recording him. You can't do that. You just gotta. Nowadays, you can't touch anyone now.
Petition: tell Trudeau to condemn attack on pro-life women.
Wow, the comments were disabled. Probably got blasted.
Yeah.
Man. Yeah, that was my short one there.
Holy crap! I mean, yeah, everyone's entitled to opinions, but
Yeah. Oops, sorry.
don't kick people.
Yeah, don't kick people, man.
Just
Come on.
say, I don't give you permission to record me.
He's I don't know. He looked like kind of a weirdo, but whatever.
You're so judgmental. Why? Because his lips are pierced.
No, he
and-
had a flower in his ear and like.
Oh, I never noticed the flower.
And then, like the anarchy thing. I don't know. He's just kind of one of those. I don't know. I don't want to judge anybody.
Yeah. Wow.
He's weird.
He got stop it. But poor, like not poor guy, but like he meant to just kick her phone.
Yeah, he
but
did.
don't be like, don't kick someone's phone.
Don't do anything.
Just say you don't have permission to film me.
Yeah. Well, they'll still film you.
Yeah, but then you could go after them.
Oh yeah, true.
If you outright say to someone and they post a thing and you say you don't have permission to film me and they post it,
Yeah.
you're in trouble.
Oh really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, you have to have permission to film somebody.
Oh, what about the cops?
The cops automatically give permission to have themselves filmed when because they're a public employee.
Okay.
What is it? A public servant.
Mm-hmm.
That's the words. So they automatically have that. But I mean, on top of that too, thank goodness that people film them.
Yeah, because recently what's been happening. Okay, so recently Kanye has been in the news again.
Oh gosh.
And he went to the White House and met with President Donald Trump.
Do you remember when he and Kim went and met with Obama?
No.
They met with Obama.
Yeah, really?
Yeah, and he was Team Obama. And remember his song? He would even talk about Obama all the time. Like,
Yeah.
You would think I ran the world, like Michelle's husband.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
He
like
was
different
all
things
on
like that.
board.
He was all Democratic, like
So-
totally on board with Obama.
People have been trying to like decipher his true meaning behind all this stuff because he's so ranty. Like he just
Yeah.
goes on these rants.
Well, he can't.
Like I listened to like 15 minutes of this before to prepare. It's 24 minutes long, but he's ranting the whole time.
Yeah.
He's not even letting Donald Trump speak. At the beginning, Donald Trump speaks for a bit. But then he just goes on these rants and everyone's just kind of like subject to it.
Because they
They're
don't
just
know
like,
what to say.
they're just, okay,
That happened
keep
at a
going.
concert. He wouldn't stop. Like, he was just supposed to, like, talk to the audience for 2 minutes before he went into his next song.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like a 25-minute rant. And people started booing.
Yeah, like shut up and
Yeah.
keep going. So what I saw that some of it, and I've also heard some interviews after about it. So
Yes.
from what I can see, he keeps talking about him. He keeps he'll talk about an issue and then turn it to promote himself.
Yeah.
Like what he was saying about the hat. He's like, I like wearing this hat because it made me feel like Superman. And then he's like, so I got the courage to talk to Adidas, and then now we're selling a $200 million deal, and I revived Adidas, and then we got this new shoes coming out. And he's just
Like
using stuff
so
to
he's-
like promote himself. It's so strange.
Like what he does with Kim with the fashion show. Like instead of launching his line for Adidas, he sends her to get paparazzi pictures taken.
Exactly, yeah, using her to promote whatever he needs. So he used this as a platform to kind of like promote his stuff and his from I just saw the shoes things, but I also heard this from other people. Like he's just, I don't know, he's not.
Do you think that he's well?
No, definitely not.
I think he's having some issues.
Yeah, for sure. He's having some mental issues, and
yeah.
There's definitely like a gradual thing with him. Like it wasn't this bad before, but
No.
it just keeps getting worse.
But signs of it are from years ago.
Yeah,
like,
for sure.
I would say the inciting force, like where I saw it beginning, was when he went on stage with Taylor Swift.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then he was still like, that was sort of like the beginning of his
the Kanye crazy
sort of like
stuff.
split from reality.
Yeah.
And then it was after that, his beef with Jay-Z. Like, you were just on tour with him, you just released an album with him, and now you guys you're beefing, like, and you're saying stuff about Beyonce. Do you know Beyonce has the world behind her? Like,
man.
I don't know many women who aren't like Team Beyonce. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he's definitely going down a dark road, and
then he was like, when Donald Trump announced his presidency, do you remember how crazy he went? And he said, no, blah, blah. And then he's like, that's it. I'm running for president. Oops, sorry, guys. I banged the table. In 2020.
Yeah. And some people are speculating like this is like a play for that. But also, so he did a similar thing 10 years ago. He said about the Confederate flag that he's going to take the meaning of it and then turn it into his own meaning.
Yeah.
Type of thing. Like, so he does these like, and he's doing the same thing with the hat. Like he's taking the hat and being like, I'm turning it into something else.
Yeah.
And it doesn't, and then also another thing he touched on.
With this hat, is this something, I've seen the hat a bunch of times. Is this something Donald Trump wore?
Yeah, he promotes this hat. It says "Make America Great Again," and then people that are hardcore Donald Trump fans wear the hat, but also, and
is it red because it's Republican? Like,
I'm not sure actually.
I don't really know the conversion. Like, what is Republican in Canada?
I don't know.
Would that be like conservative?
I'm not sure. I don't know.
Yeah, if you guys know how it would work, like, is Democratic liberal? Like, I'm not sure.
Yeah, any Canadians out there? So
yeah.
Also, what happens is Donald Trump supporters wear his hat, and also like the really like racist people
wear the hat?
Really wear the hat and wear all that stuff. So like,
so it's a sign of like racism too.
It got blurred with that. Like people that just support him wear the hat, but also like the bad support wear that, and then it gets mixed up, and then. So he's trying to flip the meaning by wearing the hat, and like, so I kind of get that, but like there's all these weird hidden meanings, and also what he said about it was how Republicans, if you're black, you can't.
That's what I was about to say. Like I heard him say that.
Yeah.
That it's almost become that, like, if you're African American or black, in Canada we say black, but if you're black, you can't be Republican.
Yeah.
And I know like that is something that's sort of like felt by so many Black Americans, because this is so weird, but on the TV show Are You the One, there's
that one guy.
Yeah, there's a guy, and he's black.
Half.
He's mixed, yeah. But he said I'm black, but I'm Republican, and I think it's okay. And then one of the other guys on the show, another black man, he's like, what?
Yeah.
Do you even get it?
Yeah,
like,
the whole house like hated
him.
So
it's just something that's assumed, like, you're supposed to be this way.
Yeah, and that's something he touched on too, how he wants to bridge that gap between like you should be able to do anything you want without being like
persecuted.
Like there's if you search for stuff, there is good points, but it gets mixed up in all the crap craziness that he says. He should just focus on specific topics without like maybe rehearse them, but
like, or stick to a script. Like,
stick to a script, but he just rants and then he gets lost, and then
people just are like, Kanye is crazy, and then they pull like clips of him being crazy.
Exactly.
But there are some diamonds in the rough.
Yeah, in there, but you gotta search, and I don't even know if he actually means that, or they just or you just find,
or are they just looking for ways to talk about Kanye.
Recently, Drake. He never does interviews ever, never, and if he does, they're really like don't say this, say this, don't ask me this. So he did an interview on this HBO show. It's actually a LeBron show where he gets his hair cut and then he sits with people that he admires and he talks in like a barbershop. So Drake and LeBron got together, and then Drake talked about everything what happened with Pusha T, with Kanye, and everything. That was I can't believe
that Kanye was leaked.
Yeah. So if you guys haven't seen it,
Kanye was the one that told Pusha T everything, and Drake basically like ghostwrited Kanye's album.
Yeah. So here's the gist
Ghost
of
wrote?
it. Ghost wrote. Yeah, you right
Ghost
said righted.
wrote. Yeah.
Yeah, that's never a word.
Sorry.
It's okay. You usually say that to me.
Yeah.
So Kanye was working on a couple songs, is what he told Drake.
Yeah.
And then actually Kanye said he wanted to help Drake with his Scorpion album. So the only way to do that was to fly down to some resort place, and then he was gonna help him. But what it ended up happening was they just ended up working on
40
Kanye's
went
stuff.
the day early,
40, yeah.
and 40's like, he's not working on a couple songs, he's working on an album.
Yeah.
He's like, something's up here, something's weird. And then Drake flew down, and then Kanye gave him the guise of like, oh, this beat's for you, like you can have this. But then it turned out that Kanye made a song with that beat and he put it on his album.
Yeah, so they didn't end up working on any of Drake's stuff. They ended up working on all
only
Kanye's
on
stuff.
Kanye's.
And by working on, he meant like writing for him while helping him write stuff.
Yes.
Like their collaborative writing.
Yeah.
For
but
his
I don't
album.
think there's anything wrong with that.
No, I don't think so either. Our songwriters, singers, most singers don't write their music.
Celine Dion has never wrote any of her songs.
So I think it's fine in a certain
Shout
degree.
outs to Canada.
If you're a certain type of rapper, it's fine. But if you're like a gangster rapper and you're trying to be hard, it's a little weird. So
well, Cardi B doesn't write any of her stuff, right?
No, doesn't write any of her stuff. But yeah, it gets blurry. That's a whole nother topic. But so
Drake had. Like they got comfortable and he was talking to him about stuff and he was talking to him about problems with his baby mom.
Yeah, because they're pretty much neighbors too. They live really close.
Yeah. And so he was talking about that stuff and then he was saying
about his son.
About his son. Baby mom. Yeah. And Kanye was helping him out and he was showing Kanye pictures of his son. And then when Pusha T's song came out, no, Drake heard a diss track on Kanye's album. The album he helped him write.
The first song that came out that Kanye gave the beat to Drake, I think. Yeah. And then Kanye came out with it first, and it was that boopity scoop. Boopity boopity boop. Did you ever hear that song?
Yeah, it was so weird.
It was so weird. And then Drake's like, okay, this guy's kind of trolling me. I don't get what's going on.
Yeah.
And then the first song on the album was a diss to Drake, and then talking about how Drake has a ghostwriter, and then Drake's like, but I just helped you write
your album.
Like something.
Yeah.
He's obviously.
That was Drake's inflection when he said it too. You did well there.
Yeah.
Like mimicked him.
Oh.
It was like that pause. But I just helped you. Yeah, it was like totally. That was well done.
Damn, I think I watched Drake too much.
Yeah.
That wasn't intentional. So so then after that, Kanye was the one that leaked all that stuff to Pusha T because Drake confided in him, and then now the Kanye and Pusha T were like beefing with Drake, and then it was out of nowhere for Drake. Drake's like, what the hell?
Yeah, but then he also said that because I watched the interview too. He also said that after he what was I gonna say? Sorry, he came out with something like a pushback, and then he was ready to drop it, but it would have ruined Pusha T and Kanye's life. But then he decided not to do it, and he said he felt like a piece not doing it, but he was also worried that his friends would lose respect for him, like LeBron and those guys. And LeBron wanted him to drop it because LeBron's like a little poop disturber.
Because if you guys didn't hear it, Pusha T they went back and forth a couple times, but Pusha T's last one was really harsh. Like he called him a deadbeat dad. He made fun of their parents, how they're divorced, they're not together, and
40's disease.
Oh, and then the thing that pushed Drake over the line. So 40, if you guys don't know, is Drake's producer. So they've been coming up together forever. So in an early interview in Drake's career, Drake said there is no Drake without 40. So they're pretty much like brothers. You know, they've been going through this whole thing together. And 40 has MS. Yeah. So he's pretty much dying, kind of, right? Yeah. So it's a disease, MS. He's dying, and then
do you remember they had that ice
bucket challenge. Yeah. So Pusha T in that same song said something like tick 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 40's, something about like he's gonna die, like kind of, and then that set Drake like
right off.
And he was
because you're coming after someone that is sick and like pretty much, like, I hate to say the word, but helpless.
Yeah, that's
There's
what he
nothing
said.
he can do. he has this disease, he's going to die.
Yeah, and then Pusha T made fun of that and
Yeah.
touched on that. And like
Something wrong with him.
I remember my reaction and then watching a couple of reactions, that part was everyone was like, "Oh my
Like,
gosh."
not cool. And the fact that the song came out on like National MS Day.
That was crazy. And then Pusha T had
was
to
just unlucky
apologize.
for
He
Pusha
he
T.
wrote that a tweet saying like, "Sorry about like I didn't something apology." And then that pushed Drake over the edge, and he went and like found all this research on. He said mostly it was about Kanye, that he could have destroyed Kanye's life.
I want to hear it so bad.
And what's his name, Pusha T. But Drake is a different artist.
He's not vindictive.
I thought about this a little bit more. So Pusha T can say that stuff about MS and stuff, and like not really get any backlash because he's Pusha T.
But
no one
if
really
Drake
knows who he
did
is.
it.
Imagine if Drake said that. The backlash would be huge. Like he might be
huge.
dropped from the label. Like he might, because he's a household
lose
name.
His deals.
Yeah, his endorsement deals would go. Like he's a household name.
He wouldn't be able to be
like,
the ambassador for the Raptors
exactly.
anymore. Yeah.
No one would touch him if he started
take away the key to the city.
Yeah, if he started saying the stuff he probably had, that he said that without saying it. Like he's a different type of rapper, and you can't.
I respect that he made that decision.
It's like if LeBron said something, then he'd lose all his endorsements.
Yeah, because LeBron is different than like say Allen Iverson.
Yeah, well, yeah.
Like Allen Iverson, they expect like craziness. Do you
like
remember him?
The bad boy, yeah. But who else lost a lot of stuff recently by doing something stupid? Roseanne, yeah. That's a good example.
I just watched. You didn't watch it, right? The first episode of The Conners. And they killed Roseanne.
Yeah. Because
she had tweeted something stupid. And Papa John, now he's suing Papa John's because they fired him.
Yeah, there's so
many. And then
many.
Elon. Like, Twitter is the devil.
This is something that you're going to hear me say a lot. So many people tweet something and then lose everything. Yeah. Just don't tweet
Cheyenne
that.
From Teen Mom almost lost Teen Mom because when she was...
that was when she was 14.
Yeah, when she was like 14 or 15 and she tweeted something about white people. But it was like, she said, I was experiencing bullying because I'm part of the black community. And so I said some things I shouldn't have said.
When she was 14.
She was 14.
Yeah, and she almost lost her MTV show.
And she's 25.
Yeah, like
what?
9 years ago. So it's crazy to me. Like Roseanne tweeted something so stupid. Like she says this lady looks like someone from Planet of the Apes. Basically like never talk about black people and monkey. Like don't ever touch that. Never say the N word. Never say the C word. Like there's certain things now.
Word. Like see you next Tuesday?
No, like a woman's...
Yeah, see you next
Tuesday. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Hold on.
That was a good joke! Get out of here!
I'm trying to work on a soundboard. But,
yeah, so anyway.
So there's certain things you don't say, and then...
But Roseanne, the show was called Roseanne.
Yeah.
And they killed her.
First they canceled the show.
Yeah.
Everyone lost their job. The show was done.
Yeah.
And then there was backlash about people, like... Everyone lost their jobs.
And she's like, the reason I said it was because I'm on opiates. And then the opiate company was like... they only ever tweeted or like retweeted stuff. They never put personal stuff. And then they put a side effect of opiates is not racism.
Yeah, that was awesome. That was so funny.
But and true. And it was so funny because you told me that they had said that, and I was like, when I was talking about it, I was like, I don't think that a side effect of an opiate is racism.
Yeah, and I'm like, did you hear that? Did you?
Yeah,
no. And then you just thought of it. You didn't hear it. Yeah,
and I would give respect to like the general public for thinking the same thing that I thought.
Yeah, it's true. And then, but these tweets, man, people just get in trouble for stupid tweets. Just don't stop. Elon lost his chairmanship by tweeting something
feed
stupid.
Off of Elon getting in trouble though.
Yeah, we're going on crazy. Okay, we started with Kanye, and then we went to Drake, and then
because I want to talk about Elon because I do think that he's amazing. Like I think that sometimes he'll say things that he shouldn't say, but I also think that he doesn't have the life that we have.
No.
So
he doesn't think the same way that we think.
No. So he'll say some things like, I don't think his intent was to mess with the stocks.
No.
I think his intent was to talk about the company in a positive way.
Yeah, like don't worry, guys. We almost have enough funding to go private.
Yeah.
Private.
And so that messed with the stocks.
That messed with the stocks, and he got sued. He had to pay $20 million. Tesla had to pay $20 million.
Wow.
And then he was the chairman of the board, and he's the CEO of Tesla. So he had to step down as chairman, but he's still the CEO of Tesla.
Yeah.
But because they said that he tried to manipulate the stocks, but if you
I don't know him personally, but
No.
I don't believe that was his intent.
Did you see the Rogan interview with him?
No.
So from what a lot of people gathered from that interview.
Is that the one where he was smoking weed? Just kidding.
Oh my god, we have to talk about that too.
Yeah.
So from that interview, you kind of from anything he's done, every time you see him on stage, you can tell he's weird and awkward, and it's like the way he pauses and the things he says.
And when he does his laugh.
Yeah, he's
like that was it.
He's an awkward guy, and so when he was on the interview, he was saying even when he was a kid, like his thoughts never stop. Like he has trouble sleeping when he puts his head down and lies down. Like he's constantly thinking of things, and he knew from when he was like 8 years old that he's different from everyone else.
Yeah.
Like he's one of those, like those great inventors.
Absolutely.
I can't think of any right now, but like the Tesla guy, the actual like one of those like outlier guys. So he just thinks a different way.
Yes.
Like socially he's awkward. And you have to sacrifice something.
But it's like people that come up with big things are kind of awkward. Like the Facebook guy, what's his name? Mark Zuckerberg. He's weird.
He's getting better. Like in his last Oculus event, he was pretty normal.
He seemed better.
Yeah.
And remember, I was like, is that Mark Zuckerberg? Like I couldn't believe that was him. So he was more more personable.
Yeah, personable.
Personable.
Yeah.
There we go.
Like
yeah,
that,
he was more
Bill Gates, like those type of guys that are just
they're just kind of awkward, but it's because their brain doesn't stop.
No. And you need those type of guys to change the world and start new ideas. There's so many people against Elon, and like
but it's crazy.
People, like you were saying, people love to hear when
every time
bad.
something happens with Elon, I get a bunch of text messages.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a Tesla guy.
Yeah. People love it.
Yeah.
They love to something goes wrong. Like, oh, Elon's smoking weed again.
Yeah,
or,
and it's like what
stocks are down.
He barely he drew it into his mouth and then he blew it out. Yeah. He didn't inhale it.
Didn't even inhale. It was one puff.
Did it like a cigar.
Cigar puff.
Yeah. So
if you actually watch the video of him smoking, it's not.
That's the first thing I ask when someone says, "Did you see Elon smoking weed?" I'm like, "Did you watch the video?"
Yeah.
And they're like, no, but I saw the clip.
Yeah.
Like, did you see the clip? Because then you would know he wasn't smoking weed.
He wasn't smoking. He puffed it in his mouth. He didn't inhale it, and he blew it out immediately.
Yeah. So it's just ridiculous. But we have a Model 3. And
Tesla Model 3. We ordered it. We reserved it 3 years ago.
Yes.
So we're like super tech people. Yeah. We love that stuff.
We've been in love with Tesla. Like we were one of the people who all we saw was the concept, right?
Yeah.
And then we ordered it.
Yeah, so we would watch every press conference. We're such big fans of Tesla.
And when Elon said, you can order it now. And that was on my birthday like 3 years ago or something.
Yeah, Jane placed the order for hers, and then I placed mine the next day.
But right now we only have one.
Yeah, we only have one. We
financially tight.
Yeah. So for 3 years, a lot of people think like, oh, you have a Tesla. Oh, you must be like
loaded.
Ballin'. But for 3 years, we've been preparing for this.
Yes.
That's a lot.
And
then
on top of that, we're going to be paying for it for 8 years.
Yeah.
So it's just like people are like, oh, you're rich.
Yeah.
And it's like there's an awkward stigma that comes with Tesla.
With Teslas,
people just assume that you're ballin'.
You're loaded. But for 3 years, we've been preparing for this, and I've been driving my same Acura 2008
I drove my beater.
Yeah.
Like, remember? I had the Pontiac. G5. Not even a G6. It is a basic G5.
Yeah. So
it shook on the highway.
We've been preparing for this for a long time.
Yeah.
And we love it.
But I find if I buy something on Kijiji and I like haggle with them to try to get the price down a little bit, when I pull up to pick it up, they're like, really?
Yeah, you drive a Tesla?
Yeah, and I was like, It's just
And
so
it's not-
frustrating.
and people get confused with the Model 3 and the Model S. The S is over 100,000. The Model 3 is not even close to that.
Not even close.
It's like half the price.
Yeah. Did you see the? Oh, you don't get the emails, but I got the email update that now, if you click our our
Referral
link,
code?
our referral code, you can get free supercharging on the Model 3.
Really?
Yeah, it's a new thing. So
Wow.
we don't even get free supercharging on the 3.
No, yeah.
But if someone
someone
buys
uses our
with our
referral
referral
link?
code, they get free supercharging for life.
Oh, wow. Oh, so they get it. We
Yeah,
don't.
we don't.
Damn it.
We never get it, but we can give it to
You can
people
give
and
to
they get
people.
it.
Oh, okay.
Isn't that nuts?
Yeah, that's really cool. We should talk about Tesla on another episode. 'Cause
Yeah.
We're running out of time.
I
We'll
know.
do like a
But I
full
just,
Tesla
like,
talk.
I mean, we went Kanye, Roseanne.
Yeah, we went on a
Papa
rant,
John.
like a whole rabbit hole.
That's okay. And I didn't even get to my second question.
Yeah.
But that's awesome. I don't. Do you want to continue on, or do you want me to bring it back?
I don't know. What should we do?
Well,
Continue on with Jane questions?
You jerk. Fine.
No, I'm just joking. Go for it.
No,
Go.
I was just gonna go on the same path where we were because I think I know. And my question is, who is your hero and why?
Oh man, that's such a hard question.
I know, but I think I know who your hero is.
Who?
I think it's Elon. Because you love space and he's doing space stuff and you love technology and he's like the king of tech. So I figured, like, is it not Elon?
Yeah, I think it is. I think it is Elon. He's doing stuff for humanity that like no one does.
Yeah.
Like I truly believe that he's trying to better humanity. A lot of people like
They think he's
that
trying
don't
to
know much
self-benefit,
about him, are trying to say like, oh, he's just out for the money, but he's definitely trying to make the world a better place. Like he's trying to bring down emissions. He's trying to get like with the Tesla cars, he's trying to make all the cars electric. He's trying to make them autonomous. That'll bring down deaths like crazy.
I know.
That'll be so convenient for people just to like sit in their car, take me to a place, and it goes there. Also, that'll provide money for people too. So they could, when you're sitting at home and you have a fully autonomous car, you can send that car to go drive people places and you can make money from that. Also with Solar City, he's trying to get every house to be self-sufficient.
Yeah.
Imagine every single house you're off the grid.
You live off your
your own electricity.
Yeah.
Like that's crazy. He's trying to do SpaceX, which he's succeeding at that, and trying to get us onto the moon and Mars to be, if in case anything happens to Earth, we'll still live on. And he's doing this all privately.
Like
he's
with his own money.
He's also doing the Boring Company. He's making tunnels underneath LA because the LA traffic is ridiculous there. He's just trying to make things better, and people love to hate on him and bring him down, and articles get clicked as soon as there's something bad about it, and people love to hate it, and I just don't understand it.
It's because he's spending his own money to help us spend less money. And I think that there's companies that serve to lose so much from that. So that's why they're on board.
That's so true, because if every house is self-sufficient, if cars barely need any maintenance, there's no gas, the oil companies would lose out. The electric companies will like so many companies have something to lose.
The companies that take the most money from us would lose.
If Elon succeeds, there's so much money lost. So they'll lobby against him huge. They'll pay off news articles. They'll do all this stuff to bring him down, and like it's working for the most part, because if you ask the average person, like
they think he's like a playboy. Like they think he's sort of. Do you know how they depict Bruce Wayne?
Yeah.
Not Batfleck, but like the Bruce Wayne before. Who's it? Christian Bale?
Yeah.
So remember what they did with him? Like they had him having crazy parties and he was always with models and that kind of thing. I think that they want him to seem like that. Mm-hmm. And he sort of might be that. Yeah. Now that I think about it.
Yeah, he kind of is like
he's saving the world.
Yeah.
But he appears to be a Playboy.
Yeah.
Wow, he's Batman.
Well, he's
Elon
Iron
Musk
Man.
is Batman.
He's Iron Man. He's compared to as Iron Man, but also Batman. Well, Batman is like an Iron Man. He just uses gadgets and stuff.
Yeah,
He's a
but
really
Iron Man
intelligent guy that-
is like everyone knows his identities. Yeah, I
Yeah.
guess. But Tony Stark is kind of like that too, actually.
Yeah, he is like that too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Makes
guess
sense.
he is my hero type guy.
Yeah. And we can talk about my hero another time because
Okay, yeah,
we're
out
finishing
of time.
up.
Damn, we're out of time so fast.
Yep.
The hour goes by so quick. I think we're over an hour, but still. that was the one I wanted. But
Yeah.
yeah, from before.
But it was perfect. We're out of time.
I'm gonna make there's a soundboard thing for like $40 or $50.
Yeah.
It has 9 buttons and I can just program stuff.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
That'd be great. So we had some good conversation today. We're going to continue it next week. Guys, thank you so much for joining us. If you're watching on YouTube, make sure you subscribe. Even if you're on SoundCloud or on
iTunes.
Podcast Addict, iTunes, Spotify.
Yeah, we're not on Spotify.
No? Why? It costs money?
Yeah, it costs money to get on Spotify, but they're changing that. They're in the process
Okay.
of changing that.
Once it's free, we'll be on Spotify.
Yeah, we're on Spotify. So if you can on iTunes, please leave a rating, a 5-star rating, and leave a comment. Just talking something positive.
Yeah.
That really goes a long way. I know it's inconvenient, but if you could do that, take like 2 minutes to do that. That would help a lot.
Yeah.
I think you could do that on Android. I gotta look into that. But on YouTube, please leave a comment about any of the topics we talked about today. Your pet peeves, whether you like Elon Musk or not.
Who's your hero and why?
If you're interested in getting a Tesla, we have a offer
The
code.
offer code. You just put it in the description.
All right, I'll put it in the description. Use that.
Because then you can get free supercharging for life.
For life.
And the cheapest Tesla model. And it is a life-changing car.
Yeah, we'll talk about it on another show
Yeah.
for sure. Yeah, we'll do Tesla talk.
Definitely. All right, guys. We're out of here. Peace.